Hi guys, I'm making my release article for June. So the ISOs will be released in 2-3 days, right? And we always write, we'll make 2 videos. How to stay rolling and what's new. And I see that we should make another video about ALCI. Everything that we do today is centered around it's all ArchLinux. So ArcoLinux project just became too small, and I want to develop something ArchLinux tweak tool, an ArchLinux logout that is on all ArchLinux available. But let's focus first let's first do this. Let's first focus on 7 ISOs, right? So this is a pure ArchLinux installation. As you see, the ISO of ArchLinux is still in there. What I'm doing now is making sure that I don't need to have too many updates all the time, right? So Pseudopacman -s YYU, you know the drill. You update this stuff. Look at that, 281 megabytes. So we've seen a lot of Xorg come in. You see, Xorg. So I always go to the terminal, and I want you to go too, because you need to learn some names. And Broadcom, maybe you're saying, oh, I don't have Broadcom in my machine. Oh, okay, remove it, right? If you don't have a Broadcom network card or NIC, right, you don't need it. And you just keep on reading and learning, and over 5 years you'll know all the packages. All right, it's up to date. That's all I want to do with this thing. Shut down. So in the meantime, I'm showing you my workflow as well. If you want to learn, right, then you play with the clone. This is the original one. Everything is set. Everything is, well, up to date, as you just saw. And then we'll make a clone. But we'll have to pause the video because it needs some time to copy paste all the 0 and 1s over, and we'll work with the ALCI clone. And in a week's time, I'll do the same process. And this is great. These virtual machines are great to learn and test and break, and then you clone again. And then it's okay, that was not the right thing to do, right? And that's how we learn. Okay, let's wait for the machine here. And we're back. So ALCI clone, all the clones are up here. So we want to make the project ArcoLinux a little bit bigger so that we can use whatever ArchLinux as a default base. Endeavor, Garuda, Carly, ALCI, Ariser, all of them, we can use them and then do our thing with it. So we're gonna start. This can be removed. So ALCI clone, no need for an ISO. And we boot up. The first thing we need, if you got an ArcoLinux based system, is our repositories. There is 5 years of work in the ArcoLinux repositories. So if you do sudo pacman -s, you basically have, well, thank you for including that, right? You already have it. So if it's not there, right? If it's not there, sudo pacman -remove ArcoLinux things. Let's get them out and let's go again from scratch. So that's one thing we need to do, and I'm gonna show you how to add them again. So files, where, how does Pacman know what to do where? Pacman.conf, right? But don't like that one, and Sublime Text is not yet installed. Ouch. So this guy has already the ArcoLinux repos, you see? So I can't save, I can't type anything. I want to save, and it says document is read only, you want to save another file. No, I can't, I won't, I don't have to. Idea, don't save. Idea, can I do sudo mousepad etc pacman.conf? Warning, you're using your root account. You may harm your system. Yes, we will. And we're gonna get rid of this, right? Now, it does not know where to get what. I hope it's saved. Let's see. Multitasking, no ArcoLinux anymore. Proof, Pseudopacman -s YYU. All right, so it's pure Arch again, and there are three things to do. If you can do three things you can do to get the repos in. Okay, I hope I have Firefox. Let's see. Nope. Boom. It's a bare system. Take a look at all the bunch of software you need if you want to have Firefox. It's just not the one file. And then we have possibility number 1. ArcoLinux.info, the main site where all the information is, right? Info. Today you can download the AAG ISOs already. And here we have the ArcoLinux Spices application. Install our ArcoLinux packages on any ArchLinux base. It has been there for years. Download. It's a package you can download. You can with packages. You can install them with Pseudopacman -u ArcoLinux. Boom, it's in. Then you get an application and you run an application. Option 1. Option 2. github.com/Eric Bois. That's my name. And this is my script. Go make a copy and make changes. So it becomes your script. In here is something, whoops, wrong one. Arch, right? In here is get the keys and the repos. So option 1, which I've shown in many videos, so I'm going over it, right? Just git clone, Ctrl+Shift+V, boom. You've got all my code. All you need to go is in here and run this thing, run that. But yesterday somebody gave me an idea. Oh yeah, often you see these one-liners on Linux, and I've made myself a bit.ly link. So bit.ly is something interesting that you can afford because it's free, and you make an account and basically you put in your long URL that you need to type. So, oh my god, what link is that? And it makes you another link, and then link you can understand, you can remember. bit.ly, get ArcoLinux keys, make it executable and run it. So that's this thing. The other thing is install immediately ArchLinux tweak tool. So Ctrl+C. Let's try this one. This is new. So wherever you want to put it, you need to go to the terminal. wget has to be installed. I think most ArchLinux systems will have wget. Right? I thought as much. All right. Arrow up, enter. Voila, done. And then you type update. It doesn't work, Eric. Pseudopacman -SYYU. Update is an alias from ArcoLinux. And there you have them. So copy paste is probably the one I will be showing in the future. This is super easy. Ctrl+C, up, paste, up. And you've got the ArcoLinux repos. Now I have all the repos I want. If I am on any ArchLinux system, this is basically what I'll do. And then go on. Pseudopacman -s. Let's install the ArchLinux tweak tool. Git, right? I'm gonna take the git. I'm working on the dev. You don't want to see that. Not yet. All right. We have now an application. Now the fun starts. So ArchLinux tweak tool. Type in your password. Aha. Good. Let's see what happens. Something broke. Oh no, it's not broken. But it went away anyway. So yeah, yep. We have taken care of some things. So run it twice. So if we encounter some things, we make sure that it will run next time. Basically, right? So remember to run it twice. Okay, then ask questions if it still fails. So if I would like to install DWM, I press the button, install DWM. And I'll log out. This is new. Well, yeah, DWM, like this. And there you have it. I'll have Ctrl-Alt-T, Super Shift Enter, Super Shift D, and a Super X. And with that I can do anything, right? With all these things I can just have a look, and we are still on ArchLinux. There's actually a fourth thing, now I come to think about it. There is a get nemesis in this. In my projects I can add a script like this, get nemesis on ALCI. So when I run that one, it clones that one as well. So 4 ways actually. Okay, I have to remember that. There are 4 ways to get in the keys. And now it keeps on, and this is fun, right? This is gray, and you say, oh, why is it gray? Maybe I'm missing applications. So Pseudopacman -s. Fe probably, right? Fe is an interesting thing to remember. It's installed. Okay. Pseudopacman -s nitrogen is something to set wallpapers. That's not installed. And if you say wallpapers, you're probably gonna have the reflex. Maybe it's just missing the ArcoLinux wallpapers. Now that's maybe not the first thing you want to install, but it might improve life a little bit, right? Might be a little bit nicer. And on you go. So Ctrl-Alt-E is the ArchLinux tweak tool, and if you don't close it nicely, like I've done, you get this prompt, and then it's gonna remove some kind of lock like Pacman lock. So it go on and on it goes, right? We can install a lot of stuff, but this is all desktops. That's fine. There is Fish that's new. Fish is not installed. We can install Fish. Fine. Fish is installed, but it's not applied. So the button down here, apply Fish. Okay, you want to have a look at Fish, maybe with our configuration in the same time. There are other videos to show what it looks like if it's not ours. So we log out, we log in, we have set SH, we click here, and we see we have, Fish. We have Fish, and voila. You know it's when you start typing this, -s and then tab, tab. Okay. All right. Display version exit, never press that button. Okay. Pacman, little signs of Pacman. Oh my god. AFAM. ArchLinux tweak tool. Starting it up. So guys, take a look at the text here. That's it. That's it. We're gonna restrict us to 7. I know other people are already trying out other stuff, but there's still so much to do, so much tabs to make, and let's basically restrict to our projects, because ArcoLinux is from us, ArchLinux, yeah, right, it's not from us, ALCI is from us, Kali is from us, Eraser is from us, and EndeavorOS Karura is not from us. Well, so 2 guys, that's, well, basically 3 if you count ArchLinux with it. From someone else. Some fixes, so Fish, where Fish, grub, we can change grub, because grub is nice, but it's black. I mean, who cares? Well, yeah, it's just a choice, eh? Like everything, it's a choice. This is a nice one, actually. Apply wallpaper. LightYam is not active, so what is active? SDM is active. Cool. Theme, no themes at all. Install missing ArcoLinux SDM themes. Auto reboot, so sometimes we go ahead and reboot it, so we have immediately Materia Dark. Apply the settings. Can do lots of stuff in terminal, or terminal fun maybe. So neofetch in there if it wants. It all depends. Yeah, yeah, oh yeah, I know why. Yeah. I just shown you that we have fish, Eric. Write it down. Write it down. What we can do, what we have done in this particular tab, is if it's fish, right, do nothing. All right, so we need to make the option available. If you're on fish, click on this thing and it's available. So now it's for bash and ZSH only. All right, I always forget. Users, ZSH, voila. Of course, this is still not a very interesting operating system at this point in time, right? That's why we say install more. The Arcolinux-nemesis, starting with this particular ISO, then you say, maybe I should start running 0. Let's us just go all the way with this thing. I do find it strange why it's not tiling now. HH. Is it the terminal? XFC4, yeah, that's a drop down. So that's why it's not tiling. So this guy needs to be Alacritty. Control-T, Pseudopacman -S. Alacritty is our terminal that we like. That's installed, meaning XFCE settings of ArcoLinux are not there. Pseudopacman -S. It's Lego blocks, guys. ArcoLinux. Look at all these ArcoLinux things you can select. But let's just type it and make it a little bit faster. XFC4, no, XFC4, not XFC. Voila, git. Now it's on your system in the etc scal. Scal command does not exist, but we do have a copy paste. Every system lets you copy paste. Replace all. And when we really reboot, like really reboot, all the settings of XFCE that we have on ArcoLinux are now applied, meaning my Alacritty. Here is your grub. This is a new SDM Materia theme. I can decide to just go to XFCE again or not, right? And this is XFCE that opens up. Right mouse click. Icons are missing, definitely are missing. So the static icons. So what was I thinking? Open terminal here. Only 781 packages, and here is your Alacritty. So that's cool. But now let him do his job. So by that I mean you have this Arcolinux-nemesis, and I've made my time to tell him anything ArchLinux based. There we go again. It's all ArchLinux. Install this, install that, install this, install that, and then later on, if I am on ALCI, you do this. If I am on Arch, you do that. ArchLinux, ArcoLinux, Ariser, Carly, EOS, Garuda. It doesn't matter from which ISO I start. I run this, and you can make this better, or you can make scripts, more scripts for, I don't know, Black Arch or anything Arch, right? So my computer systems, my real metal, I don't have AMD, and I don't have this hardware, and I don't have that hardware. So be aware, be careful, be very careful, because I make decisions that maybe you should not remove this particular thing or that particular thing. So I don't want dark HTTPD there, and don't need that one as either, and so on. So I've made all kinds of choices. Don't like kitty term info there. So off it goes. So all the things that I've found that are on a ISO X, you choose to remove. This is the removal bit, right? Mousepad, I don't like mousepad. All these things, parole, don't like parole. And I keep on removing and never like the artwork from XFCE. It's okay, but it's always the same thing. So why not just remove it so I don't see it with variety? If for the blind people, maybe one time I'll need it, but not yet. Speak up, so the text that you see, that they say it. So all the stuff. And then it goes on working. This is the time you go eat. This is the time you go and have a lunch. And it's going just to execute one by one. Install this, install that. First removal, then installation, then looking, oh, I'm on Arizer, I am on EndeavourOS, and execute something specific for that ISO. Right, while it's doing that thing, what else can we do? Maybe we can already change something and the look, the appearance. Voila, we've got Arc Dark. How about icons? We have this or that or that or that or that, right? Close. We have these already. We have a tuner file manager that looks now like this. Looking good. Whoop, it's gone. So while he's doing things, take a look at your XFCE settings. Will change. Appearance, Arc Dark is good for me, but there's more. Let's see. Nope, not yet there. So these guys have been installed already. This one is one that I like as well. It's actually recent, created recently. May tutorials, how to create your own icon theme. What was I thinking? Ah, yeah. Arc Darker, Arc Darkest, Arc Dawn, Arc Dawn Dark, Dawn Darker. Gonna go for this one. Voila. What I always find strange, so let me tell you that again. Here is the mouse theme. Okay. So wallpapers is variety, probably gonna be installed already. Let's see, variety, not yet. So will be in the list somewhere. I'm at Vivaldi now. So applications come and go. What is this interesting to know? I'm just keep talking, I'm sharing knowledge while it's doing its thing. What is interesting to know, here he is, to our file manager, is to know the user share applications. So user share applications. Here it is. So this is all on your computer, and since I'm installing all kind of stuff, more and more come, right? It's installing stuff, so more and more of these icons will come. 134 files, .desktop files, and Linux, right? Linux, not ArchLinux, not ArcoLinux, Linux will look, it's fixing these keys here, you see. We'll find out, we'll look what's in here, and my personal stuff gets installed, you see. You won't need these personal things, but I do. So what should I do after a clean installation? Create all these bookmarks again and again and again? No, you copy paste things, you script things. Voila. We're off we go. Let's have a look at the reboot. Log out, restart, and we started with a ISO. Did our thing with it. We let the script run, and then we just reboot. We have already a nice grub. We have a new SDDM theme, and you can keep on going, right? Ah, it's a new theme. Back to the default. And here we are. Ah, there's variety. Thank you. These are all the things I need, right? It all boots up every single time it boots up. So I need to log into InSync, log into Discord, log into Telegram. These are our channels. we use these channels all the time. Variety, accept and continue, and then we have here Wallhaven abstract, Wallhaven top list, random. That's Eric's way of doing wallpapers. I never ever look for wallpapers. I'll let Variety look them up, download them. That's also a nice one. You see? Close. And this is what we've gone, what we've got after running all these installations, all these we should maybe, what I can combine in this video is a Ctrl-Alt-W, right? ArcoLinux welcome app. Well, I shouldn't combine it, should I? No, I shouldn't. So it's our way of saying hello, and we have 3 new buttons, but you'll see it on ArcoLinux. You see the name here has changed to ArcoLinux. Right mouse click, edit application. Oh, not that right mouse click. Right mouse click, properties. You change it to whatever you like, right? So it's all about choices. Where do I start? What do I do? What will I install more? What will I remove? And I probably can live with all of these applications. GIMP is install Inkscape, so a lot of things come in. Put the hashtag in front of it, and it does not come in. Simple as that. Last time, ArchLinux tweak tool, to just show you how easy it is to switch around to. Always take tiny window managers. Let's take i3. This is what I started with like 7 years ago, and love, hate. By that I mean I started with it, threw it away. I had this black screen. I hated the black screen. Didn't get that a desktop could have a black screen and a bar, and that was it. So in the meantime, right, if you study with us, then you get a bar, but also key bindings. Let me go over that again. So super enter, super shift enter, super X, and super shift D. That's all you need to know. All of them have that. And then you're in control. You can do whatever you want. You can update systems. You can change all kinds of things. And you see the backups come up. Config, this one has been copy pasted basically to this one. Every single time you install a desktop or change something, and make sure that you have a backup. Okay, some things will get overwritten, other things will never be overwritten, because for instance, one of the things you could do is say Ctrl-C, Ctrl-V. How can we overwrite this? Or things like Ctrl-C, Ctrl-V, and give it your own name, right? It will never ever be overwritten. But that's your scale thing, but it's something that's for ArcoLinux. Voila, another video how to get control over an operating system and make these decisions yourself, make these scripts your own. We're now on fish, change again to bash, ZSH, it's all up to you. All right, cheers.